Am I the a-hole for walking out of my baby shower after mother-in-law denied me food? Before I start, I'd like to say that I'm a bit of a big girl. No shame in that. I love myself just the way I am and I have been living by the motto be you, everybody else is taken. Mother-in-law, DH's mom, always made comments about my weight. Ever since I got pregnant, she started making more comments while low-key shaming me for what I eat. Whenever I visit, she'd give me smaller plate, portion, cup, even spoons. She also buys me small-size clothes even though I'm in my second trimester and those clothes don't fit. My sister-in-law decided to throw me a baby shower after my DH denied when my sister offered to throw me one. The whole side of my in-laws are invited. Mom refused to come after what DH said to my sister, another story for later. I got there and mother-in-law was in charge of serving food to the guests. All that was served was cakes and juice. I got hungry from talking and I got up to eat some cake. The second I put my hand on the cake, mother-in-law grabbed my arm and said that I'd gained enough weight already and that if I keep this up her son will not be happy living with a large walrus. I was shocked. I didn't know how to react, especially since she said this out loud. She looked at me in a sorry not sorry kind of way. I put the cake down and grabbed my stuff and started walking.